All right. Hey guys, welcome to Gamers Nation 1234, the show where we basically talk about video games and all video games of all forms all around the world, yada yada, things like that, from all consoles and PC and everything. So we have I'm one of your hosts, William, and then we also have Trent. We
Oh,
have Lynn.
What's up, guys?
We have Danny.
Hi.
And we have our guest, Miss K.
Hey everybody.
Oh my God, we're actually really excited to actually have Miss K on because she's like Lynn introduced me to her, and then we saw and I just saw like some of your videos, and I just saw how enthusiastic you were, and I just realized that like you and Lynn were kind of like the same, like
Yeah,
you guys
we
did
are.
unboxing videos and just everything. I was so excited. And it's cool to have another girl gamer on the channel and everything,
Yeah.
so it's like it's really
Yeah,
cool.
we're kind of a rare breed, so yeah, it's not a lot of us.
Yeah, you get. All right, so I guess we're gonna get some questions since we have Miss K here.
Okay.
I'll just basically, what's your channel and what do you talk about? What do you do on the channel?
Okay, my channel is of course 219 Gary IND, which is where I'm from. Kind of a violent city, but I rose above all the BS. I went in the military, so I'm, prior U.S. Army, Desert Storm veteran.
Ooh,
And
go ahead.
yeah, my channel is basically, I try to keep it gaming. I don't get into the bureaucracy. I don't get into the BS. I don't get into, all this fake console war stuff. I don't get into that. I keep it real. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ooh,
And that's,
okay.
I'm basically the same person. You know how some people have different personas on YouTube, but I'm not like that. What you see on YouTube is what you see off of YouTube. I'm me on YouTube. I'm the same person off of YouTube. And that's what I feel like YouTube is missing a lot of people that are just real. They want to put on a front. It is what it is. What you see is what you get.
A lot of people are trying to get that money,
Yeah.
and so they kind of succumb to like all that other stuff. So they don't keep it
Yeah.
real, or they kind of like stick to one subject or whatever.
Right. Right.
So I completely get it. Does anybody have any other questions for Miss K? Anybody? Hello. See, you gotta understand, Miss K, that we're just new. We're up and coming. This channel was on hiatus for like 2 years.
So I have a question, but I already know the answer, but other people may not.
Go ahead.
But so Miss K,
Mhm.
what type of consoles do you have? Do you favor any one over the other? And what genre of games do you prefer?
Okay. I don't really have a preference. I own a Wii U. I own I own an Xbox One. I own a PS4, and I still have my PS3.
Me too. I'm so happy. Finally, somebody who owns all three consoles.
Yeah, I got them all. I mean, to me, if you can afford, but trust me, if I could afford to buy all my friends all of the consoles, I would do it.
Oh yeah,
I would do it.
definitely.
The genre, everybody knows. The genre that I love of games are shooters. I love shooters. I just can't help it. But I like good shooting games like Call of Duty Ghosts. I took that back because I did not like that game.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I took it back. It's not a good game. I'm just being real. To me, it's not. I played it for maybe a month, and it was not intriguing. It wasn't engaging. The graphics, even though it's not about graphics, the gameplay, I just didn't like it. So I just took the game back, and that's probably the first Call of Duty game I've ever taken back.
Wow.
But I didn't like it.
See, the thing is, I just think that Call of Duty is kind of going on a downhill. This new one, see, I've always been a little skeptical of the Call of Duty series because, I get it because I feel like everybody else is getting it.
Right.
And therefore, I never have people who I like play with consistently, so therefore I get bored of it.
Right.
And therefore I just, because I don't like to really play with like random people online. I don't play for skill, I play for fun.
Exactly.
And I just want to play with my friends, just sit there, have a conversation, and just play the game. And I'm not expecting to get good. I'm not expecting to be number one on the leaderboards or nothing. I just want to play. And I feel like some people take the game like way too serious.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
true.
feel like, I don't do that. I don't do that. So I
Right.
kind of stick to my single-player games. So I do
Yeah.
like shooters, but
Yeah.
I say like one of my favorite shooters I have to say was BioShock Infinite.
Yeah. Mhm.
But other than that, you know,
Yeah.
I'm playing Titanfall, but I play with that
Yeah.
just with my friends and whenever they
Right.
have it. But that's about it.
Right. Yeah,
But
that's it.
well, does anybody have any other questions, or we should move on to the stories? Should we move on to the stories? Hello. Oh Lord, we need to get this. All right, here we go. All right, so the first story of the day today that I found is that Xbox has its first big sale this week on the Xbox One and also on 360 with the games with gold. Killer Instinct Ultra Edition will be $19.99, 50% off of those who own the Combo Breaker Edition, and those without the Combo Breaker Edition get it for 12% off. So, and also the Xbox 360 sales for this week, which are the big ones, are Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is on sale for $6.79. Soul Calibur 5 is on sale for $5.09. Soul Calibur 2 HD is on sale for $9.99, which is half off. And there's also like Tales of Vesperia is on sale for like around $6 and a few other games. And these sales last to May 26th. So, is anybody excited for any of this? Is anybody going to buy any of this stuff? Anybody got Killer Instinct for the Xbox One? Oh, wait, well.
I own the Xbox.
Wait, I know.
One.
Ms. K, do you own Killer Instinct?
I didn't buy it. I played but they gave us. I think we get like a part of the game. I think you have to buy characters or something on there.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, I'm not really into fighters, but it's a pretty good game, you know. But I haven't bought any characters, so maybe it's just me. It's not engaging to me, you know. But you know, to each their own, you know. But it looks pretty good on the Xbox One. But I mean, I'll play it every now and then, but it's not a biggie to me, you know.
I know, but I have a question for you. Since I know that you own a Nintendo Wii U, I know you must be excited for Mario Kart 8 because I'm excited for Mario Kart 8.
Yes,
and I'm
am.
glad I have another friend to play Mario Kart 8 with. But are you planning on getting Super Smash Brothers Wii U?
More than likely, I am.
Yes!
Oh,
I'm so happy.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
I was willing to play.
No, because I need people to play Super Smash Bros. With, and nobody I have that are friends with either don't have a Wii U or don't play Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not excited for it. I mean, Ms. K, why should I be excited for Super Smash Brothers Brawl?
what is Super Smash Brothers Wii U?
Okay, Wii U. Wii U. Why should I be excited for Super Smash Brothers Wii U?
Well, I think they're bringing back a lot of the characters from the last, Super Smash Brothers, plus some added characters. I played it on the Wii, and it was a fun game. It's not for everybody, you know. Like Sony tried to remake that. What was it?
PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
I didn't like PlayStation R. I didn't like that game for some reason. I couldn't get into it. I said, oh my God, what is
Well,
this?
the thing about PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale was that it was the way you killed people. It kind of felt like it was unfair. Like here I am hitting you a gazillion times and it's not doing anything unless if I hit you with a special attack. And therefore, you know, that's kind of so people didn't really feel that, which is why it never worked.
Yeah,
so,
maybe I just didn't give the game a chance, but I played it a couple times and I was uninterested. I was like, okay, whatever.
I just feel like you need like when I play. See, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it to an extent, but I felt like I needed friends. I tried to get Trent to get it, and he never wanted to get it, and none of my friends wanted to get it. I'm like, this game is like $10 now. Get it already. And now I'm kind of over it. So I'm just like, here it is. I got that Super Smash Brothers announcement, and now I'm waiting for E3, which I'm really excited for E3, and we hope to see you at E3 because we're gonna be doing like just reactions to E3.
Yeah.
So I'm like really excited, and I want like everybody, as much as people as I could possibly get on this call, to like get their opinions on it because I'm like really excited.
Yeah.
All right, next news story. Transistor came out yesterday and has been given really good scores, 9s, 10s across the board pretty much. $19.99 only on PS4 and PC. Did anybody get Transistor? Does
I don't
anybody
even know
care?
what that is.
Well, Transistor's like an action RPG, which is kind of like it's like an indie game, and it's kind of like a really small character. Like I don't know, it's a really weird camera style, which I just don't really think I like too much. So like I don't know, Trent, are you getting Transistor?
No.
Lynn, are you getting Transistor?
That was easy.
That was easy. Lynn, are you getting Transistor?
I don't know. I probably have to watch some gameplay footage and maybe reviews don't really matter to me because it's all a personal preference. You need to try things for yourself in order to know, but I will probably watch some gameplay footage to see what it's about before I decide if I want to spend that money on that game. Maybe I'll watch a couple of reviews just to get a perspective of what it could be about. Before I make a decision. I just don't like up and buy games just, without checking them out first. So unless it's something that I have been waiting on, like Destiny and Mario Kart, Mario Kart 8, so
got the crazy egg,
yeah, that's gonna be fun. But I still hate Rainbow Road. I don't care what you say.
Hey! Okay, you know what? For Easter,
It gets on my nerves. I'm always falling off the damn track, and I'm tired of it.
So okay, all right. So Danny, are you getting Transistor?
I would say Len just took all the words out of my mouth.
Okay. So, I noticed that you're like an angel today. Is there any particular reason? Like, have you done something holy today?
With his presence.
Oh, yeah. He's great with his presence. Okay, Ms.K, are you planning on getting Transistor? Does it interest you?
I'm like Lynn. I have to look at the gameplay first. Money, money is, you gotta hold on to those. Yeah, it's so many games coming out, after E3. Hopefully at E3 we'll get some release dates. Actually.
Yes.
But it's so many games coming out. I'm gonna hold my money, and if it's something worth buying, then I'll check it out. But I have to see some gameplay first.
I know. I'm really excited.
I have a question for Ms. K.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. K, is there any console that you have buyer's remorse about that you bought since you own them all?
This gen or last gen?
Either.
Last gen, I would say the 360.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I agree wholeheartedly.
It was more of a paperweight. I didn't really play that many games on it.
There was no exclusives in my opinion to justify it to be a console. At first, it was good.
Yeah.
And then PlayStation kind of came out with all those exclusives like Last of Us, Uncharted, and all that stuff, and then it just kind of beat Xbox at the end.
PlayStation, they brought their game at the end. It was almost towards the end of the life cycle of PlayStation 3, but they brought it.
Oh yeah,
they brought it.
Absolutely.
Now, what about this gen? So far, it's probably too early for you to answer that question, considering both consoles basically came out within the past year or so. Right. So it may be difficult.
They're kind of dry right about now until until after E3. I don't have buyer's remorse. I'm enjoying the Kinect. I'm enjoying the.
You like
PS4.
Kinect?
Yes, Lord, I like the Kinect.
Oh my! I'm not sold on Kinect. That kind of creeps me out.
I am so lazy. I like coming into my room saying Xbox on. I really like that.
Yeah. You know how many consoles you turned on just now?
Because it picks up every voice.
I know.
Let's mess around with people. Xbox off.
They're
gonna be mad. They're
gonna be mad, especially if they're watching this on YouTube. We're gonna be losing all those views. Damn, silly. No, but the thing is, I don't have my Xbox set to like Xbox on because for some reason it never works for me. But with my Kinect, with the Kinect for me. Mm-hmm. I have some issues. Like, I play Zumba on it to kind of like, keep in shape. Right. But it turns out that it doesn't read sometimes very well, and especially with this new price drop, I'm like really scared because that now that I have a Kinect,
Right.
You know, are they going to keep supporting it? Is it gone? Is it done? I mean, I understand that there's still that demand for the
Mhm.
Connect because people may want to do the Twitch and the live streaming and things like that, and
Right.
it requires a Connect if you want to show your face.
Right.
But some people have capture cards and they're just going to use that instead.
Yeah.
So,
See, it was just the opposite for me. I didn't buy extra equipment, even on the last years. I didn't buy capture cards. I said I'm not. If I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna buy it. You know, 'cause I was
mm,
too busy buying games. You know, I said I'm not gonna buy a capture. You know, my channel is growing as you know as I put more time into it.
mm,
I like the fact that on this gen I can use these consoles as DVRs.
Yep.
yeah,
That's
hmm
what I like the most because I get a chance to show what I'm doing on my PS4. I get a
hmm
chance to show you what I'm doing on my Xbox One, and we're gonna on Mario Kart 8. We're gonna be able to upload what do they call it? Mario TV.
Yep.
yeah,
Mario.
Yeah, so I'll be able to show some footage from my Wii U now.
hmm
So think about the money we spend.
Exactly.
It should have a built-in DVR on each console.
it should, but you know, Nintendo's behind on everything.
Right, right, right.
So,
So I'm like, well,
yep,
Well,
I don't know.
how do you guys feel about the Connectless Xbox One?
Yeah, well, we're gonna start this down in order. So, Trent, what do you think of the Connectless Xbox? Does that make you more enticed to get one?
I like the price, but it's not gonna make me get one any sooner because I really need to know what they're gonna put on the Xbox One, like exclusive wise, to make me want to buy one. Other than
So
Sunset.
E3 will,
Yeah,
well,
E3.
depending on what they show at E3, they're gonna do that because that Sunset Overdrive looks so happy. I want Sunset Overdrive. But
yeah.
anyway, all right, Lynn, what would you get an Xbox One at the price of $399.99?
I don't know. Microsoft still has not sold me on the Xbox One due to the fact of there's been they have not put the consumer first.
Mm-hmm.
They make changes later when people just make a big to do about things. It shouldn't take that for them to see what we want as gamers. They should already know. They've been in the game for a long time. You know, it's more than just making money. You have to take into account you make the consumer happy, you're going to sell more games. You're going to sell more peripherals. You're going to sell more accessories and things like that. People might actually still buy live because here in June, live is not going to be a requirement anymore for Netflix, Hulu, things like that.
It's
So,
about damn
um,
time.
but of course, you'll still need it for games with gold. You'll still need it for multiplayer online gaming. You'll still need it for things like that. But and I guess, like I said before, they're kind of getting with Sony in that respect. But I'm not sold. There's been too many hangups. There's been too many hiccups with Microsoft. They have lost my confidence in them. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to take a lot for that to be rebuilt in order for me to buy an Xbox One. I'm happy with my 360. I still get my
Yeah.
free games with gold, and if I don't, continue with my Xbox Live next year, I still don't have to worry about not being able to play those games. But on the Xbox One, you do. If you get those games with gold for your Xbox One and then you terminate your live subscription, you'll no longer be able to play those.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that I don't like. I do like the
Right.
But
fact,
they're trying to be like Sony though. You got like they're trying to take Sony's approach. That Sony is listening to their fans, and Sony's listening to their fans, and they saw how much of a positive thing it was. Because like last year for E3, that was like absolutely amazing when Sony just said we're $100 cheaper. We are gonna allow you to let your friends borrow your games. Everything. You could play used games, everything. And then they just like they could have just dropped the mic right there and be like, your move Xbox, things like that. But all right, so Denny, I'm gonna ask you this question. Does the cheap price drop for the Xbox, costing just as much as the PlayStation 4 now, will that make you get an Xbox One? Are you planning on getting an Xbox One?
It sounds very seducing.
It's not
But
very seducing.
That's cute.
it's just a trick to get us to buy it.
Well, no, it's not a true. Well, the thing is that Xbox is finally listening to their fans. or listening to people, which they should have been doing since day one. But they got cocky because they thought that they were the best and whatever. I don't know. See, okay, all right.
Yeah,
All right.
I might buy it, but I don't see the point to buying it because I already have PS4.
Okay, well, to each their own. Miss K,
Mhm.
since you own an Xbox One, and
Mhm.
knowing how bad Microsoft's press conferences were and everything, what still made you want to go out and just buy an Xbox One at $500?
Because I'm a gamer.
Same here. I love that answer. I would high five you right now. High five about that one. See, the thing is okay. I bought an X. See, I wanted an Xbox One because I wanted all three consoles. I didn't want to feel
Right.
like, oh, Xbox is getting this killer game and I can't get it.
Right.
So I'd be like, you know what? I'll just get all of
Right.
them, and I'm set. I don't have to worry about a game coming out on this one or this one. I don't have to worry about Bayonetta 2, whatever. I just get everything. So
Right.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
But, okay, so we're going to move on to the next news story.
Wait,
Frank
wait, wait,
O'Connor.
wait,
What?
Will. I want to know how you guys. I want to know how you guys feel about trophies.
Oh God.
Okay.
Trophies versus badges versus whatever else there is out there. How do you guys feel about that grading system, I guess, per se, as far as completion of games and things like that? Does it matter?
All right, who are you asking first?
Everybody. I don't
Okay,
care. I'm asking
okay, you know what?
everybody.
I'm gonna start this one first because okay. I feel like
I
this
know
question,
you will.
I feel like this question is aimed towards me. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
I have to say that out of all the achievements / trophies / badges, whatever, ribbons and stickers, whatever, trophies are the ones that matter. Because look at that, trophies. Just
It's
the
still
name.
not tangible, Will. You
I
can't hold
don't.
them.
Wait a minute. There was one time when PlayStation did a commercial where they were doing, where PlayStation was doing a commercial where they did where they were selling stuff on auctions, and the currency was your trophies.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well,
Mhm.
so trophies are somewhat tangible if Sony does it like that. But
Okay.
Microsoft hasn't done anything of worth with achievements. Can you believe how crazy achievements have gotten so crazy? I could get achievements for watching Netflix.
Yep. Sure
Like
can.
I sat there, I watched 5 episodes, and I just didn't realize that I got a trophy for Netflix. I'm like, what?
What?
I look back
Yes.
because I got a trophy for watching 5 episodes on Netflix in a row or something. I
That
don't
is
know.
nuts.
Yeah,
Don't
so
you-
you get trophies on Netflix now. So
Don't you get a trophy for launching YouTube? Like if you launch a new app on the Xbox One,
I
they give you a
think
trophy
so.
for that.
I
Yeah,
think
they
so.
just getting
They
ridiculous
give you
with it.
trophies for everything. Like they give you a trophy
Yeah.
for uploading a video to YouTube or snapping something. Now that's just ridiculous.
I
It
agree.
is.
That's
It is.
redundant. That is very redundant.
With trophies, look, I don't know. I just get that sense of accomplishment when trophies pop. When the trophies look, I platinum games. I like that challenge. I like going for all the trophies if I can, and that's just me. I just love trophies. I feel like out of all them trophies, just give me that incentive, like just that drive to keep going. And it's and then the way that Sony has it is like the percentage, like only 0.1% people in the world got this, or 4.5 have this. I was one of the first people in the world to platinum The Last of Us, and I'm very excited about that. And Sony even sent me an email saying congratulations on being one of the first people to platinum The Last of Us, and that made me feel really good. So that's why I have this thing with trophies. So Trent, what do you think about trophies, badges, achievements? I know I kind of
Stickers.
I kind of spreaded it towards you. What do you think?
I'm just trying to get to a certain amount of trophies.
Well,
Like,
I know. Don't Steam have trophies too now?
It has. I think that's what it is. I
Badges.
think that's badges.
Yeah, badges. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get enough. I just want to get to a certain number. I'm not trying to
Are you trying to get to a certain level or a certain number of trophies?
number of trophies by the end of the year. I'm just doing a thing.
Well,
just-
are you going to continue if you make your goal?
I don't know.
Ah,
I
damn
may
it.
go to 1500 because I
Okay.
don't
All right.
have that many.
Okay. All right, Denny, what do you think of trophies, achievements, badges? Basically, what do you think of when you play Tomb Raider? Since you're a huge Tomb Raider fan, how do you feel when you get the trophies?
I love it. They give you like a goal to make it to explore things and stuff
Mm,
to get the trophy. But there are some things I think it's difficult. Like some of the trophies are set up way too high. So, example, in the Tomb Raider multiplayer, you have to be at level 50 to get a trophy.
I
But
know. I've been through that nightmare. I've been through that nightmare before.
that
Ugh.
is way too high.
No, it's way too high. But they want to. Some of these trophies torture you. They really test you.
hmm
All right, so Miss K, what is your opinion on achievements, trophies, the whole shebang?
It's cool. I don't. It's not a priority for me. Of course, if you're playing a game, of course, if
Mhm.
you're discovering something in the game and you get a trophy or whatever, that's fine. That's not a top priority for me. As long as I'm having fun playing, if it's an online match or whatever, or either a single player game. I think trophies are more so, I guess, geared towards single player games, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And there are very few single player games I play. Well, this year that may change with the games coming out this year on these next gen consoles, but it's okay. Of course, we all want to feel like we're doing something in the game, to get achievements. Whatever, we all like that feeling, but it's not a top 10 for me. But it's cool when you do get
Okay.
them, so it's okay.
I mean, see, the thing is that see, trophies, they do have online and stuff like that. They do have some online trophies. I believe that trophies should. I would agree with you that trophies should stick to single player and that multiplayer should just be focused on skill. But
Right,
but I feel because it makes people like me who are not really good at like Call of Duty or not really good because there are people that play Call of Duty all day, every
true,
day, 7 days a week, 24 hours, and I'm not good. I'm
Yeah,
not
my
good enough
nephew's
to
one of them.
see. I can't do that. I cannot
yeah,
do
that's
that.
true. Right.
But I don't know. But we'll just Lynn. What do you think? What do you think? What is your opinion on the trophies and stuff?
I'm not really big on trophies. I mean, it's really cool, like when you're playing, it's like, oh, cool, I got the trophy, and I like the sound, and it's like, oh, I want to do that again. But it's not. Now, the only game, I will say this, that daggone Destiny of Spirits game, I have kind of become somewhat of a trophy hunter when it comes to that. And
uh,
I'm on my 22nd day today again. So this is basically 60 days that I've had to log in, consecutively every day so I could get that last bronze trophy. It's ridiculous. I'm working all this and doing all this crap for a bronze trophy. And, I'm trying to work towards completion on that game. I don't know why that particular game has gotten me to a point to where I want to actually get all the trophies to platinum it. And it's really cool that now I see what you mean as far as wanting to platinum games and things like that. But as
yeah,
far as console games and things, I've not really been one to try and shoot for completion. Whereas this one, I will go in and look and see, okay, I need this trophy, I need that trophy, I need this trophy. So it can give you kind of a rush, but I've not had that with console games.
mm,
You know, and like I said, I've been really busy lately. I've had a lot of stuff with family things going on and stuff, so I haven't really been able to play like I want to. And I suck at shooters, so I really need to like work on that because I'm really bad at shooters. I really am, but I love them. I really
Yeah.
like shooters. But yeah, they're not really much of a priority per se for me. I feel a sense of completion and accomplishment just being able to play. And I love multiplayer games. That's one thing that I really like. I like the aspect of playing with other people, of communicating with other people, of getting to know other people. Because you can meet some really cool people playing games, communicating with people online and things like that. Like for instance, Ms. K. You know,
Yeah, you guys are like exactly the same person.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
know, so
like,
it's like,
oh,
and I need to know too, Ms. K. You
Mhm.
need to debunk this crap that people have going on about female gamers. It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
yeah, that's
They
some
feel like
crazy
okay.
we're
stuff.
stupid. They feel like we're
Oh.
inferior. We should not be playing games.
Mm.
Oh, you're just a
Oh.
girl. What do you know?
Okay.
Come on,
Mhm.
Miss
Okay.
K.
Okay,
Tell
let
them,
me,
Well.
let Miss K.
tell
Miss
them,
Mm.
Miss
K, get it
K.
out.
Get them, girl.
Let it out.
Get them. Preach, preach, girl.
Oh
Preach.
God. Well, I can tell you one thing about female gamers. We pay attention to detail.
Mm.
Um,
Amen.
whenever I play a shooter, especially like Titanfall or whatever shooter I may be into, whenever I'm online and if I'm playing in a group that I don't know, if I'm playing against some players I don't know that are not my friends, I never get on the mic. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't get on the mic because a lot of times I'm spanking their behinds and they don't know it's a female that's spanking their behind.
Oh God,
Oh my! Once
they'll
they
make
find out,
Yes,
oh
no. Once they
girl, they
find
will
out, all they
troll
do is
you.
attack
yes,
you. They
They will
attack
yes,
you.
troll.
Yeah.
yes.
It's bad. It's
But
bad.
it shouldn't
Hmm.
be.
People
It
are
should.
evil.
Oh no, people are evil online.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
ever play with my mic on. I need to be on a private thing. This is
right.
why I'm glad that this time that Sony is
Hmm.
on private chat. That's what I'm
Right,
really happy about. So,
right.
But it
But,
seems like it's even more so because of female.
Yeah.
Like for instance, my nephew was playing Call of Duty on my account. Of course, y'all
Hmm.
know what my
Yeah.
name is online, and
Right,
they just automatically assume they're getting their butt kicked by a female when it was
right,
him that was playing.
right.
But he was spanking them, and then I would get inboxes of people
Yeah,
literally cussing me out because they got their butt whooped, and I'm like, really,
yeah,
really,
are,
yeah.
are
yeah.
those guys
all because it's a female gamer.
Yep.
No,
are
because
those
girls
guys
kick ass. There's like a tournament player of there's like these girls that are like literally in a tournament and they kick all these guys' asses.
Wow.
They usually make it like second place, but like
Hmm.
just the fact that they're like literally the minority of the group and everything, and they're
Yeah.
beating like these heavy players. That's
Right.
pretty good. That's like amazing.
Right.
So
Um.
what's your opinion, Miss K?
My opinion is a gamer is a gamer. It doesn't matter whether you're
Mhm.
female or male. I mean, either you
Thank
like.
you.
I mean, we're very knowledgeable. We know what we're talking about. I've
Mhm.
been gaming for a long time. I was gaming when I was in the military. That was back in 92, 93. So I'm not new to this. My first
Yeah.
system was an NES. So,
Mhm.
I got some experience behind me. So when they want trash, I can easily do a video and debunk the whole community when it
Oh
comes to
yeah,
female
you
gamers.
could. You
And
could.
I think on my channel I have done a couple of videos. I had a guy that on one of the videos, he thought that female gamers should be unattractive. I said, okay, so
Yeah, I
what are we
remember
supposed?
that.
Yeah, I did a video addressing that. So if I have to do another video, and into more depth about female gamers, I will. And I'm gonna tell the truth. You know,
Yeah.
we're just as qualified as anybody else to talk about games, play games, if not more qualified. So that's just
Exactly.
the way it is.
Yeah, because there's like other people. I don't know if you ever saw this video, but there was like a video that was like popular like in 2006, where there was a guy who literally named him. He was playing Halo 3, and his name was Pink, and he was a guy, and he called
Right.
himself Triple X Gay Boy Triple X. And the amount of homophobia that just came
Mhm.
on this poor guy, he didn't
Right.
even say a single word, and all
Mm.
these people were just throwing the gay jokes
Yeah.
at him. And it was like
Wow.
going on for like 6 minutes of him like recording all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa,
Mhm.
that's too much.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to create this channel. I wanted a nation of gamers. I didn't want
Right.
it to just be, you're a girl gamer, you're a guy
Mhm.
gamer, you're a girl, you're a gay gamer, you're this gamer, you're this
Mhm.
gamer. I wanted it to be a nation of gamers for
Right.
all of us to get along. And
That's
that's
it.
what I wanted to do.
Right.
And so now that we have the tools to finally do this, which I'm really excited. All right, well, we got to move on to the next story. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next story. So Frank O'Connor, franchise development director of 343 Industries, is actually pissed off, honestly. Insider breaking embargoes. Basically, he's mad at people constantly leaking information, and he doesn't understand why people, like, what benefit do people get by knowing something 8 hours ahead of time. So I have to say I kind of agree with him because there are people like that are dying in anticipation and waiting for stuff, you know, like waiting for this new Uncharted gameplay that we're supposedly getting at E3. People want to know about it, but then again, I'm one of those people that I just want to wait for that day. I want it to be said from the people that created it, not from the people that are throwing some information, making me think some kind of way. This is what made me mad about Watch Dogs, to be honest, because people kept making things about the graphics and things like this and just all this. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to see anything about this game. I don't want to hear nothing about this game. I'm just going to get the game, and that's it. And I'm just going to take my own interpretation of it because some people are saying, oh, this is the Xbox One version. No, this is the Xbox 360 version. This is the PS3 version. But anyways, so what do you guys think about leaked information? Do you get excited when it happens, Trent? Do you get excited when leaked information happens, or do you get angry because you want it to be, you know, from the actual people?
I get excited like everyone else. I can't wait.
So you get excited. So you're fine. So you're fine with the leaked information.
Well, to a certain extent. It's like
but what about
sometimes you go overboard. Rumors.
But like, what if it's a rumor? If it's a rumor of something that's bound to happen and it sounds likely, but you're not really sure, how do you feel about that? Does it make you still excited of the possibility of something like that? Like, let's say that, let's say that the new Batman game wasn't coming out, and then somebody said, well, they're going to be announcing a new Batman Arkham game, but we're not really sure yet. Would you be, like, excited on that idea that a new Batman game is coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. Lynn, what do you think about embargoes being broken before their time? What do you think about leak stuff?
To be honest, I feel that sometimes the company themselves leak things. They're trying to build hype for whatever it is that's coming out. So, you know, that's kind of like a double-edged sword. It can help or it can hinder. You kind of like taking a chance either way with the leaked stuff, whether it's images or footage or whatnot. But sometimes it can, of course, make people more excited. Sometimes it can piss people off. You know, I guess it depends on what it is that's being leaked. And like I said, sometimes I do believe that companies themselves are leaking this information or whatnot because they're trying to build the hype around that game that's coming out.
Mm-hmm. And Denny, what do you think about company leaking information? Like, if somebody said to you right now that Tomb Raider 2 is coming out at E3 and they're going to show you the gameplay footage and that it comes out on November 8th, would you be excited?
I'd be very excited.
Yeah, but what if you didn't know if he was telling the truth or not?
Well,
Denny, are you still there? Denny, you're frozen.
He's frozen. He's frozen.
He's like, all right, I guess we're gonna move on to the. Okay, Ms.K. What do you think about leaks?
Oh, Denny's back.
Denny, are you back? Denny.
Yes.
Would you be excited?
Okay, I would be very excited, but if the rumor are false, then I would be disappointed. But yeah, I've been tricked then. But yeah, it doesn't matter much.
So it doesn't matter much. So most likely we could see a Tomb Raider 2 because they had the definitive edition this year, and I don't see why not. They
have to because there is They said they're going to make a new game, so.
But we don't know when because it's still like 2 years into the development. Like supposedly Gears of War we were gonna see it at E3. That's what a rumor said. But problem is that the people from Gears of War, because it's not Epic Games that are making Gears of War anymore, it's some other company. And on top of that, the guy said that they're only 100 days in development, which is only the concept art phase. And so as much as I want to see a new Gears of War at E3, I wouldn't be mad if they didn't show it, but I would be disappointed. But I'm expecting not to see Gears of War. But if I do, I'll be really excited. Okay, So, Miss K, what do you think about leaked information? Does it make you excited? Does it make you mad because you don't really want to hear anything, or does it just make you so excited to the point where you're gonna explode because you need to wait? You have to wait for E3 to be confirmed.
As long as it's good, it's a good leak. As long as it's a good leak, you know, like Watch Dogs, they leaked a photo or yeah, what is it, a screenshot of the game that started this frenzy about the resolution, all this old crap, you know. So if you're gonna leak something, make sure it's a good leak. And I'm with Lynn. I'm with Lynn. I believe that these companies pay somebody to say, hey, let's put this in the news and say it's leaked, or let's put this on YouTube and say this is leaked game footage or whatever like that.
Yeah, they're just building hype, especially since E3 is around the corner.
It's like it's like a marketing strategy I think they use.
Yeah, it seems to be like that. Oh, okay.
I have a question for everybody.
Yes, Lynn. Question from Lynn.
Question. Hey, what do you guys think about the console war? Is it really a war? Is it just a bunch of stuff that people with no lives conjure up? What is it? How do y'all feel? I'm asking everybody. How do you feel about the console war? You know, what's your standing on it? Are you with the console wars? What is it?
Look, okay, sometimes it comes across like I'm a fanboy of one console. No, the reason why I say that is because the majority of games I play are on that console. I have nothing against any of the consoles. I think that the console war is freaking ridiculous. If you have money to buy a console and you want something and that's what you want, that's how it should be. And if you want an Xbox, who cares if you want an Xbox? And everybody wants a PS4. Who cares?
God dang.
Because PlayStation got game. No, and that's one thing Xbox ain't got. Xbox ain't got game. That's the inside joke, by the way, people. No. The thing is that, you know, everybody, okay, if you were a fan of the 360 and you want to continue supporting the company, then go ahead and continue supporting, you know, Xbox One. There are going to be people that are going to call you stupid, and don't listen to those people, honestly. I think it's stupid. Why would people invest that much time on things, money that, it's not like, people act like I'm forcing you to spend money to buy an Xbox One. You know, when you want a PlayStation 4, that is nothing. That has nothing to do with it, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Trent, what do you think of the console war? Are you for it, against it?
Well, it's kind of good and a bad thing that there is one because it keeps innovation, you know, competition.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. That's
Xbox, true. They finally changed all their policies and, you know, the gold thing, and now they're releasing it without Kinect, and everyone thought that was going to be like next year, and it's happening rather sooner.
Yeah,
I mean, it's yeah, competition. Come on, you know.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Competition is a good thing, and these fans are, you know, that is a positive side to it. So
just like last gen when the Xbox was leading, and then PlayStation, you know, competition.
Yeah, competition. You know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, Denny, what do you think of the console war?
I think it's a bit ridiculous that they act like little kids fighting over a console. But it does give you, when you start to have a fight about the console, you do get new information, things that you don't know, or you get a view about how the console is. So it gives you more information. That's a good thing. And yeah, what Trent said is also true.
All right. So, Ms.K, all right. What do you think of the console war? I know we got a little bit of your opinion on it, like the beginning of the show, but time for you to lay it all out.
I think on YouTube, as far as YouTube is concerned, they try to fathom or create this so-called console war to get views. It's all about, instead of people talking about games or finding other things to talk about within gaming, they would try to pit one console against the other. And to me, that's, at the same time, it keeps them in competition against each other. That's good for us because we win in the end. When they go against each other, we get the best games out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as YouTube is concerned, when I think when you say console war in terms of YouTube, I think people just do it on YouTube just to get views. To be honest,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they don't have anything else to talk about. Their intelligence level apparently is not that high. If you're going to talk about, oh, Sony's doing this, Microsoft's doing that, this one has the best this one has the best that. Why aren't we talking about games?
Exactly. Like, why are we
I
focused so
mean,
much on the consoles? But it's just because
right?
people are excited about the consoles. There's
Yeah.
still people out there that are trying to figure out what they want. And then these people, see,
Mhm.
this is the thing I don't like. I don't look if somebody asks an opinion, I was like, okay, I'm a new buyer. What console should I get? I have a
Right.
PlayStation 3. I don't know if I should just go with the PlayStation 4 because maybe the PlayStation 4 the exclusives were good, but they weren't good for me. I like the
Right.
Xbox, I would like the Xbox because of the social features and the fact that you can use
Mhm.
Skype and things like that. See,
Right.
for me, I'm just like I like all three consoles because one, I'm a gamer and I like to play all games.
Right.
But
Right.
the thing that I like to do with my consoles is that I like to make a dual console since Xbox has that thing where you can plug your PlayStation into it
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you can still use all the features of Xbox while playing PlayStation.
Sure
I use
can.
that all the time. I absolutely
Mhm.
love it. That's my
Right.
favorite thing.
Right.
Lynn, what do you think of the console wars?
I think it's ridiculous. Because people are fighting over a piece of plastic.
True.
And in all actuality, it's not really something, well, okay, I guess you could say it's something that you own, but not really because it's not something you yourself created.
Right.
But, that's just as bad as people fighting over, land that's not theirs. What is the point?
Yeah.
I understand that, yeah, it can create, you know, um,
But
incentives, I guess, for them to create better games and things like that. But the way we all go about it is not cool. It's not cool at
Right.
all
Mm-hmm.
because, and like Ms. K was saying, for instance, on YouTube, if you favor a certain
Mhm.
console over another, you're a fanboy, you're a fangirl.
Right.
Why you have to have labels? Why does that have to be like that? To me, that sounds degrading. Calling somebody a fanboy, calling somebody a fangirl. You
Right.
know, um, like Miss K was saying, gaming is gaming. I completely feel the same way. Gaming is
Mhm.
gaming, whether it's on PC, whether you
Right.
tablet game, whether you game on
Mhm.
your phone, whether you
Right.
game, it don't matter.
Right.
Even if you do board games, that little invisible crap people do with the Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, gaming is gaming. I mean,
Yeah. That's it.
you know,
It
and
is.
I don't like how people do that. They put labels on everything. We have
Right.
labels on everything, and it's
Right.
ridiculous and it's redundant, and people need to stop. You
True.
know, it doesn't matter if you choose Xbox. It doesn't matter if you choose PC. It doesn't matter
Mhm.
if you choose such and such. Because either way, you're still gaming.
Right.
Um, I don't feel there's one console that's superior over the other. I
Right.
don't care what console outsells the other.
Right.
You know, I just like you guys. I like to have that that variety where you
Mhm.
don't have to worry about, oh well, I could get any game I want because I've got all consoles. I
Right.
do not have an Xbox One right now. That's not to say I'll never buy one.
Right.
It's just that now I'm not sold on buying one. I'm not
Mhm.
dropping another $400 on another console right
Right.
now.
Right.
I'm happy with my PlayStation 4.
Mhm.
I'm going to be even more happy with my Wii U come the 30th. So
Yes.
that's going to be
Yay.
best of the paperweight as well. But yeah, and I still use my PS3
Yeah.
too. But I like I said, I just think it's ridiculous. It's stupid. It should not exist. It's just giving fuel for people to fight over. It's gonna
Right.
be something. It's gonna always be something. Whether it's race, whether it's whatever. People are always gonna find something to fight about and
Right.
argue and bicker over. So I guess
Mhm.
the consoles are no different. But it's stupid. They need to
Right.
It's really
stop.
stupid.
They need to
So
stop,
stupid.
and everybody needs to unite as what we are, which are gamers.
Right.
Simple
Exactly.
That's
as
it.
that.
Preach it, girl. Preach it. All right. So next news story, we're gonna. I don't know if anybody saw this today, but Batman Arkham Knight got a trailer that came out today.
Ooh.
So did anybody see it? And if you did see it, were you excited or were you disappointed? We're gonna start with Trent because I know you saw this one. So what happened? What do you
I'm
think
not a
about
Batman fan. I'm excited, but they didn't show much gameplay. It was just more like a trailer. But they only showed like seconds. Just like tiny seconds
it?
of the
Yeah, they like.
Batmobile.
Yeah.
Going like in the, but yes, I'm excited.
You're excited. So do you know who the bad guy is in the?
It's
in
the
thing?
dark. It's the what's the game? What's the game?
Oh yeah. He's the.
Yeah,
he's
he's
the.
that guy.
Oh yeah, he's the creative guy. Yeah. All right. Lynn, did you see the Batman Arkham Knight trailer? And if you did you get excited about it or disappointed?
No, I haven't seen it. I hadn't long got home, so I haven't really been able to look at
You gotta
anything
get on it
today.
after this.
I
thing. You
know,
have to
I
watch it. You gotta get on it. All right, Denny, did you see the new Batman Arkham Knight trailer?
I haven't seen it, but I am excited.
You're excited. You're gonna have to see it after this too. Ms.K, did you see the Batman Arkham Knight trailer?
No, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. I love Batman. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So I'll tell you what I thought when I first saw it. I didn't know what to think. I just didn't know what to think because I was watching it on my phone, so I wasn't so the graphics weren't really doing it justice from my phone's perspective. But it looked good. I can't wait to see more of it. They really did a little teaser. It looks like it's more open world if you're allowed to use your Batmobile this time. So that actually seems very exciting to me, the fact that it's open world. So, and this is the final one of the series, of the Arkham series, or at least the Rocksteady version. So this is a big thing. We're going to move on to the next one. Nintendo Wii and DS Wi-Fi services are gone. But, however, you can still use a private server to get access to your DLC. So, all right, so how do you feel about the Wii and the DS online services being gone, Trent?
What is that? I'm sorry. I've never had a Nintendo console, so I don't even know what that is. What is that?
You have to hear this. Can you believe that Trent has never owned a Nintendo console?
What?
I've had Game Boys, though. I've had all the Game Boys.
But you haven't had... Okay, well, anyways, all right, so we're just going to skip Trent with this one because he don't know. So, Lynn, how do you feel about the Wii services and the DS1 services Wi-Fi being gone? Did you even use
like
it?
they're giving it the boot. What
Good.
about those that still don't have, like, these other consoles? What about those that still only own a Wii? They can't watch Netflix no more. I mean, come on,
I didn't even think about that.
Well, I guess it had to happen eventually, but dang, that's almost like, how they just quit making PlayStation 2 games like a year or so ago. That's like, okay, we're done. So it's kind of like they're doing that. They're just giving it the boot. Okay, we're done. You need to move on. It's almost like they're trying to, make people get into these next-gen consoles because they're taking away core services from the other ones.
Yeah. But Danny, what do you think? What do you think of Nintendo Wii and DS Wi-Fi being taken out? I know that 3DS is still on and the Wii U is still on. But how do you feel about that you can no longer use internet on your DS or your Nintendo Wii?
I don't really care because I don't use the internet anyway. So it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, Ms.K, what is your opinion on this?
Oh God! Well, I traded in my Wii U a couple months ago, so not my Wii U, but my Wii. So yeah,
oh my God.
That's okay with me. I think they want to focus more on the Wii U and the 3DS, which they need to. So.
Which they do, but the thing is that the only thing that kind of worries me about this is that if the Wii U isn't successful, like the Wii, then they're gonna take away the internet for the Wii U when it's done. And the thing is the only thing that I see people actually use for gaming purposes was for Super Smash Brothers, and it kind of sucked anyway. Like it was laggy. It wasn't made to go online, honestly. So. it's not a big loss. The only thing is that the fact that you can still get access to your DLC that you bought, that's good.
Yeah.
But for people who use the Wii U for Netflix and stuff, this is a big surprise for them. Next story is Child of Light is coming to Vita July 1st. Does anybody care, and is anybody getting it? And if you didn't, and did you ever play Child of Light? So we're gonna start with Trent. Trent, are you excited about Child of Light for the Vita? No, not at all.
My thing. Didn't
Okay,
like it.
nothing. Okay, Lynn, are you getting Child of Light for Vita?
Again, I don't know what that is.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next
I
one.
have no idea.
All right, Daddy.
That's Child of Light.
Hey, I guess that's your answer, Will.
Okay, so that's my answer. So you're getting Child of Light. All right, Ms.K, are you getting Child of Light?
No, I'm not. I'm not interested in that.
All right, we're moving on to the next story then. Okay, next one. Microsoft lays off 16 workers at Rare following Kinect Sports Rivals flop. So, see, ever since Microsoft bought Rare, like games that were good, like Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, like all these Donkey Kong Country, all these games that were Killer Instinct, all these games that were good by Rare were like destroyed when Microsoft bought it. They just forced them to make these Kinect games. And honestly, Kinect was a fad. That was nice. Like I think the only good games for Kinect are like Dance Central and stuff like that. But like other than that, what do you use the Kinect for besides the voice and the gesture controls or whatever? The only thing I use, I say Xbox snap this or Xbox go to Skype or Xbox go here or Xbox go there. Because I'm lazy. I love the laziness of it. I just love the idea of just being like, because it feels like I'm on the Star Trek episode. I'll be like, computer, do this. Computer, do that. Now, Xbox obviously is limited to what it can do. But anyways, so what do you guys...
Wouldn't it be cool if you can ask your Xbox or computer, if you say, Xbox, go to McDonald's and get me a burger.
Well, technically, you can order. Well, not on Xbox One, but on Xbox 360, you can order like a pizza.
Yeah, you can.
They haven't done it
I
to
don't want
Xbox
no
One.
pizza.
No, they haven't done it to Xbox One yet. They haven't
Not
done
yet.
it to Xbox One yet. All right, so Trent, what do you think about Microsoft laying off 16 workers at Rare? What do you think that means for the company? What do you think is going to happen to Rare as a company? I don't know if you're familiar with their games. I don't think you are you?
I had Kinect Sports, the old one on the Kinect.
Did you
But-
enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fun to play with like kids if you had kids around to play. That sounds really creepy, like little cousins, little brothers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
kids.
Hide the kid, hide to buy. Everybody out here. All right, next one. All right, so Lynn, what do you think of the layoffs of 16 workers? I really feel bad for these people, honestly.
I feel bad for them too. It's like that is probably one of the most brutal jobs you could have because it's almost like a drop of a dime. Your job could be ended.
Yeah, and it's really scary too, especially because the thing that worries me, because
There's
fans
no
have been
security.
begging.
There's no job security there.
No, there's no job security. You could literally lose your job like instantaneously. The only thing that I wish is that Microsoft would actually listen to listen to the fans and say, we want an actual Banjo-Kazooie 3. We don't want, whatever, this or that. But, okay, all right, Danny, what do you think of 16 people losing their jobs at Rare? At the Rare company, it's a company.
It's a bad sign.
It's a bad. So you think that the company's gonna fail because of these 16 people lose?
Yeah.
All right. So Ms. K, what do you think about this?
It's sad
What do you think?
because people need their jobs. I'm with Lynn. There's no security at all. I mean, you mess up and I don't know. You mess up a game or something like that, and then next thing you know, you don't know whether the game is gonna sell or it's gonna flop. So that's not secure at all. I feel sorry for the people.
It's really scary.
It is.
It's really scary because the thing is that if you have this job at this company that you've been working at for many, many years, I mean, there's other companies that can take them in, and this could actually be beneficial. They could actually go to a more successful company.
Right.
Like,
it's kind of like that corporate has been forcing,
Mhm.
them to do these
Yeah.
types of games as opposed to what if they
Exactly.
wanted to work on a particular game,
Right. Right.
themselves and bring a new IP, but they
Mhm.
can't do that because it's like corporate saying do this, do this, do this, and they're forcing it down their throats, and then
Right.
they're going to penalize you for something
Mhm.
you made them do. I mean,
Right.
that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's no freedom to create. I mean, if a developer
Exactly.
can't create, I mean, that stifles them. So that's not right.
No,
And
it really needs to
if it
be. It
was
really needs to be
me,
fixed.
if it was me, it would bring morale down a lot, and you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to even create games anymore because you're not doing what you feel you need to do within your
Exactly.
heart, what you want to bring to the
Right.
public. You're
That's
just
it.
doing what corporate tell you to do, and then it backfires, and but they're penalizing you for what they told you to do.
Right. That's
That's
true.
not that's not right.
But can you imagine how those people must feel? Like just the fact that it says, "Oh, my job rides on this game's success,"
Right.
and they know it's a connect, and they know how people, they know how, and the fact that the console came out and it didn't really sell a lot, and the
Mhm.
fact that nobody wants to connect, and then just to hear the news that connect is gone, and that means, oh crap, nobody's gonna buy our game now.
Right.
And the thing is like you're forced to sell this game at $60, which is a bunch of mini games that nobody wants to spend $60 on. To be honest,
Right.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not worth it.
it's not. And now now that Microsoft is listening to the fans, they should really give us the game that we want and actually give those people their jobs back. Because the more people that you have on the team, most likely the better the game will turn out. You
More
know.
creativity.
So more
Mhm.
creativity, more ideas. That's good. Okay, next one. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in the game called The Witcher 3, coming out sometime next year. CD Projekt, the people who created, or Red, promises that there is no platinum exclusive content for The Witcher. So if you get it for the Xbox, it's going to be the same exact experience as you get on the PlayStation, as you get on the PC, as you get on this and that. I honestly don't think that this really needs much talking about, so we'll just move on to the next one.
It's like,
I
yeah,
really
we
don't think.
mentioned it, but that's it.
I mean, unless
Yeah.
does anybody have something to say? Is anybody
Nope.
even fans of The Witcher?
Not really.
No.
Okay, I'm excited about The Witcher, but I just didn't think nobody knew what The Witcher was, so I just figured, oh, what the hell? Because I know that fans are excited for The Witcher, so.
I know who he is.
Then who's The Witcher, Danny?
That's the guy with white hair and who likes to sleep with women. In everything. It's like he's a walking dildo.
Wow. Okay. Hey, you might want to label this as 18 and over.
Yeah.
Probably a little too late. Oh my God! Wow, I was okay. Well, that's like half right. I know he sleeps with a lot of women, but I think
Wow.
there's more to it than that. We're gonna move on to the
Yeah,
next.
but Kratos
Okay.
did too.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, great.
I mean, there were whatever. I'm not gonna go into that.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, that's a question I want to ask. I want to ask the girl gamers.
Mhm.
You know, okay, how do you feel? Not since you are girl gamers, how do you feel about how women are portrayed in games? Do you hate it? Like, does it make you angry that they just kind of like make them seem like the weakling damsel in distress? I know that they make like certain games like Tomb Raider and like where they have a strong female protagonist in it.
Yeah,
but
but she don't have to be half naked in the process.
Exactly.
They always
Exactly.
make them with these pencil thin, waist,
Right.
humongous boobs, humongous booty, and then carrying all these heavy tail weapons. I mean, the female protagonist shouldn't always be slutty looking. She don't have to be slutty in order to sell. That's what they did with Lara Croft. They put her in booty shorts and a freaking halter top, and then they had her running around jumping all over the place.
With two guns. Oh,
It's
Daddy,
ridiculous.
I know you got something to say on that one. What do you got to say about it? I know you're a huge. Look at his room. Lara Croft everywhere. So like.
He's
There's
a guy.
more.
He's
There's
a
more.
guy.
Yeah, he's a guy. Yep.
All right, but okay. So what do you think? Okay, so what do you think? All right. So Ms.K, how do you feel? How do you feel about the way that women are portrayed in games.
It's like she said, it's too seductive. It's too
Exactly.
seductive. I mean, you know, if a guy wants to look at all that, he should do that in his own time, not on the video game.
Exactly. Exactly. Because the thing is, okay, well, this leads me to my next question. Okay, Trent, I'm going to start with this question with you. Okay, in a game where it gives you a choice to choose a gender to play as, what do you play as? Do you play as a man, a girl, or the alien?
I can answer that.
The guy.
You play as the guy? All right,
Yeah.
Lynn, who do you play as?
A guy. Majority of the time, I will pick a guy.
Okay, and why do you? Okay, wait. All right, let me go back to Trent with this one. Why do you pick a guy as opposed to a girl? Do you just feel like you relate to him more?
Yeah.
Like you're
But if
really
there's an
connected to
option for a female, some games I do play as a female
it?
sometimes. Just to see how. What is there anything different? I don't know. Just to try it.
All
Uh,
right, Lynn, why do you choose to play as a male instead of a female?
Okay, Final Fantasy Online, I was a female. Okay,
Mhm.
but on games like, for instance, Saints Row the Third, I had a male and a female character, but I mostly played as the male character
Mhm.
because, like I said, people treat females differently in games.
Yeah.
People don't really care about male characters, but female characters, I mean, it's kind of like a run and gun thing. People are like, oh, it's a girl, let's go pick on her, or let's go do this, let's go do that. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I've always chosen the male character for that reason. Then
Mhm.
you're less likely to get targeted as opposed to being a female character.
Okay, and Denny, in a game where you can choose a male or female character, who would you pick, and why would you pick them?
It depends which game it is. If it's games like GTA, I would pick a male because I want to make myself into the game. But if it's just a regular game, I would choose a female.
What
Because
about Mass Effect? Like Mass Effect. Take Mass Effect for example, where you could choose a female shepherd or a male shepherd. What would you choose? Would you play as a girl or a guy?
it depends. But when it's Mass Effect, I choose a male because I play as myself.
Mhm. All right.
But
And Miss
usually,
K. Oh, I'm sorry.
usually
Go
I
ahead, Denny.
always play females because I like playing with females.
Okay. All right. So you like playing as females, and all right, Miss K. Miss K.
It,
What do you play as? Do you play as most in games where you choose? What game?
mhm.
What do you choose? You choose to play as a male or female?
It depends on what game. Like in Grand Theft Auto 5, I played as a female online. The online part of the game, I was a female,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
I was still gunning them down. It didn't matter whether they came after me or not.
Yeah.
Like Mass Effect, I think I played as a male shepherd because the dialogue was not in sync. It was more in sync to me for the male shepherd, not a female shepherd. So
Okay.
on that particular game, I played as a male. It just depends on the game.
So everybody, it just depends on who. It just depends. For me,
Hmm.
I always kind of play as the male. I always stick to the male because usually if I'm gonna play a game and I'm gonna play it to like its entirety, I usually just play the male role because one, I feel like if it's a story based game, I feel like I relate more to a male protagonist and therefore whatever. I mean, I do enjoy playing as female characters like in fighting games and like in Tomb Raider and things like that. But obviously I do agree that they over sexualize these women
Yeah.
and I feel like that's not fair.
Yeah, but
Um,
that's the only reason they can sell a game because males are like a walking dog who always wants to have sex, and only sexual things can sell.
We see where your mind is
Wait,
tonight.
oh my God!
No, but that's how male works.
Yeah.
Well,
If you if you
there
set
are.
if you set on a
Okay.
webcam, all what males wants to see is booty, vagina, and boobs. That's all.
Well, See, yeah, that's why, because the majority of the gamers are males, so obviously they're gonna over sexualize the female to try to sell a game. So I
Yeah.
get where you're coming with that. All right, we're gonna move on to the next question, which is all right. I don't know if any of you guys Zelda fans.
I like Zelda, but
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh my
Okay.
God, it's Zelda.
Yeah.
Okay. So a game called Hyrule Warriors, which is the Dynasty Warriors version of Zelda, is
Oh,
has
I
got
don't
an
like
official
that.
release date.
I
Has an
don't like that. I
It
don't
got an
like that.
official release date in Japan, so this really doesn't matter. But it comes out on August 14th, 2014, for the fans out there who are interested in maybe importing this copy. So whatever.
But
Trent,
I don't see the thing behind it though. It's just you're just fighting hordes and hordes of people. What's the point? I mean,
some people find endless fighting
no,
fun.
I don't like that.
Some people just find endless fighting fun. Because
That's too much repetition.
Yeah.
it is, especially
Variety.
since there's no combos or none of that stuff.
None
So
of it.
whatever. So it's just the same. You just hit X over and over again.
No,
and
I
destroy
don't.
or
I don't
whatever.
like that.
I know it's bad. It's bad. Trent, I know you have a news story. It's about a PlayStation app that's coming out. So I
Uh
know you wanted
PlayStation.
to do this. Yeah, the
And called
PlayStation
SingStar.
SingStar.
Cool.
So
And it's going to be digital, but I think there may be a retail copy, and you're going to be able to transfer your songs, use your PS3 mics from the previous SingStar game.
oh
And
really?
I'm
That I
really
didn't know.
excited about it because it's pretty fun to play with friends and stuff. I like
Oh,
SingStar.
it is.
Yeah.
I haven't played like a full SingStar. Like I tried like a demo at Toys R Us like in New York in Times Square one time, and that was my SingStar experience. I was too nervous to sing though because there's like a lot of people in the Toys R Us at Times Square. So what do you
oh.
guys
Wow.
so what do you guys think about SingStar coming to PlayStation 4
Coming later this year.
later this year? There was no official date though. No official date. So Lynn, what do you think of SingStar?
I don't know. I would like to try it out though, and that definitely sounds like a game worth playing with friends.
Oh yeah,
I have a
definitely.
game similar to that on the PS3, which is Def Jam's Rap Star, and I love that game. I love it. I really do. It's awesome. And I had my sister and my best friend over one day, and we were playing it, and we were just having a ball. None of us can sing. Well, my best friend can, but I can't sing. But there was this one song by Wheezy.
Wheezy.
By Wheezy. There was this song that I just mumbled through the whole thing and got like 4 or 5 mics. I'm like, awesome. So
See, yeah, just to show
so
you how
just
little weight
stuff
is.
like that. Stuff like that. It makes games fun. So yeah, that sounds like a definite buy for the fun factor alone.
Yeah.
It is, but
I
I
don't
think
have to see gameplay on that to know that it
I
would be
think it's
fun.
fun. I think it's gonna be fun, but I think like games like Rock Band completely destroyed SingStar because it wasn't
Well,
just limited to singing. So Danny, are you excited for SingStar? Are you
I'm
getting it?
very excited because I love to sing.
Oh, you love to sing. So okay, what if
Yeah.
they have Let It Go from Frozen in there? Would you?
Oh, there you go.
Yes, I want it.
I know they're gonna do it. I know they're gonna do it. Okay, Ms.K, are you getting SingStar? Do you like SingStar?
Yeah, I can sing a little bit. So as long as they put that song by Michael Jackson, I think the latest song, Love Never Felt So Good.
Love
I
never
might,
felt so
I might have to
good.
jam a little bit for that.
I
Yeah.
love that
Microphone
word.
also as a microphone,
I
but
think
I don't know how good that'll be.
if they have
Yeah.
any Justin Timberlake songs on there, I'm all over it.
I know.
You know,
Oh, I love
that's just me.
Yeah, I like him.
So we're gonna okay. So all right. So I have 2 more stories. All right. I want to know. I want to know your immediate reaction to this. So I'm gonna go down the line. So all right. Oculus Rift is at Chuck E. Cheese starting this month. This is okay. I really want to know people's. I really want to know people's opinion on this. So Trent, what do you think of Oculus? What is the first thing in your mind that comes up when you get when you see Oculus Rift at Chuck E. Cheese?
Well,
What's the
when I was
first?
a kid, I used to have fun at Chuck E. Cheese playing this like what do you call
The
those
jet
things? Jet
skis?
ski game? Yeah, I love that game. So
But like,
maybe
what's the
I
first
don't
word
know.
that comes to your mind? Is there anything that comes to your mind? Like, what's the first word? Just think of it. Could even have nothing to do related to Oculus Rift or Chuck E. Cheese.
What is it for you? I don't know.
All right, we're gonna move on. Wait, Lynn, we'll get back to you. Well, Lynn, what is the first word that comes up to you? Well, what's the first thing that comes up when you think Oculus Rift at Chuck E. Cheese?
That it's gonna be broken within the month. Kids are bad.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's the first thing that popped in my head. Is it's not gonna be there long.
I'm surprised nobody has said it yet. Denny, what do you think of? I don't know if you know what Chuck E. Cheese is, but
What is Chuck E. Cheese?
Chuck E. Cheese is a little kid's place, like a party place for little kids to go. It's a birthday present, and the Oculus Rift is like this, like glass, this thing that's a virtual reality headset that you put on your eyes.
Oh, okay.
And you can move your head like this and stuff. What do you think? What's the first thing that comes up to your head when you think of something like that at a little kid's place?
Can I say two things?
Go ahead, say two things.
Cheesy and dangerous.
Oh my god, cheesy and jaded. Okay, Ms.K, what is the first thing? What's the first thing that pops up into your head when you think Oculus Rift at Chuck E. Cheese?
Broken.
See?
You want to know what my word is?
But
Pink eye.
yeah.
That's the first thing I thought when I read the story. Pink eye. Instantaneously, because that thing literally, from what I hear, people's experience, it literally is on your eye.
Wow.
On
That's
your,
creepy.
It is.
so like,
I don't want to know my eyes.
like no, it doesn't like go in. It doesn't like go into your eye, but like it literally touches.
I don't
your
like
eye.
that. I don't like
But
that.
like, yeah. So and then you tilt your
that's
head.
gonna
I really
throw
want to try the Oculus Rift.
But that's going to throw people's equilibrium off and stuff, too.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going to be able to balance that to where people are not going to get sick.
True.
I don't know if it's
Right.
good for kids because 3D
Exactly.
is good kids.
Well, I honestly don't know how this is gonna work. I want to try it. Part of me is curious to try it, but then I'm scared of that damn pink eye, so I'm not even gonna do it. So, all right, last story. Here we go. Xbox update in June. What's it gonna support? It will now support 2, not 1, but 2 external hard drives. External hard drives. So if you have like 2 4 terabyte hard drives connected to your Xbox, that means your Xbox is. That's crazy. That's just crazy that it supports that big stuff. So, and the next one is friend notifications to let you know, like how Xbox 360 and PlayStation tell you when your friend comes online. It's finally allowing that to happen because that annoys me. Because look, I'm lazy, like I said, when it comes to Xbox One. I need to know that my friend is online because I'm not going to go to friends and just look to see if they're online, you know? So I get lazy. So usually my friend boxers me when he says, Will, are you going to play some Titanfall? And I say, yeah, sure, I'll play some Titanfall. I'll get on. And then they invite me and whatever. Because I'm lazy. I'm not the one that hosts multiplayer matches. I get somebody else to do it because I don't feel like doing all that. So, what do you guys think of this update? I know that 3 of you guys don't own an Xbox One, but
I
if you
can
guys,
still comment on it.
all right, we can still comment. So we're gonna start with Trent on this one. So Trent, what do you think? What do you think of Xbox One update? Friend notifications.
excited.
You're
makes-
excited for it?
Yeah, because at least Xbox One is getting a lot of updates to make it a better system. Like really crazy, like the PS3 did in the beginning of its life cycle, and I don't see the PS4 getting a lot of updates. And there's like this list of fans want all these things on the PS4 with the menus and everything.
But that could be something that they're just waiting to reveal on E3.
E3, yeah.
That
But
could
at
be
least
it.
they're getting it. They're getting a lot of new things, and I'm like,
Well, that share
That's
factor
pretty
that
cool.
PlayStation posted out, that was amazing. I thought that was a really big update, and I loved it. And I know you don't like
Ms.K
it.
been
but I
all
loved
on
it.
that.
You know
I
it.
love it. I've been on it. I've been on it ever since. But all right, Lynn, what is your opinion on this whole thing.
Well, again,
Update.
this basically reiterates what I said earlier in reference to me not owning the Xbox One because what they're adding should have been there from day one.
True.
If the
Exactly.
That's it.
Xbox 360, the PlayStation 4, even the daggone Vita can alert you when your friends come online, why can't the daggone Xbox One do that? That is ridiculous.
PlayStation 4 doesn't do it.
No, PlayStation 4 doesn't do it either.
There's still a lot of things missing from
Yeah,
Well,
there's a
the
lot.
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4 lets me know when people are in parties. Your friend so and so has joined a party. Your friend so and so has joined a party. It lets me know
Well,
that.
Xbox does that too, but like it
But
doesn't
the
like notify
Vita
you that your
lets
friend.
you know. The 360
Everything.
lets you know.
That
So
PS3
that,
let you know. You would think that
yeah,
that was basic
that's
functionality, honestly. You would think
thank
that
Yeah.
that the
you.
friend notification would have been basic, and it
Right.
wasn't.
And then
Right.
And
that whole thing about like when the console came out, and there was that issue with with the headsets. There was
Mhm.
that issue with the simplest thing ever, which is your getting in party chats. That was a big issue. Why was that an issue? I mean, it works flawlessly on the 360. You think it would have
Right.
been better on the Xbox One? Why are they implementing all of these
because
things
it's not
that
the
should
same
have been
team.
there from day one? It should have been there from
Oh,
day one, and
God damn it.
that is stupid. That's like I said. That's the reason why I do not own an Xbox One. They coming in with all this stuff late. They started out with that stupid conference that people were like booing,
TV,
literally
TV,
booing.
Call of
Who
Duty, Call of
cares?
Duty. There's
I
a new
don't
Call
care
of
about
Duty.
TV. I don't care
TV,
about
TV.
NFL. I don't care about
Sport.
being able, no fantasy football. I don't care about all of that stuff.
Ah,
I'll buy a high-end TV if that's something I want.
exactly.
Why
Yeah.
would
I
I?
have
Why do I need that on a gaming console? You're
Right.
trying to sell it as for gamers, not a leisurely item you have on your entertainment system center. That's something like a DVR, or you're marketing it as a DVR. You're marketing it as TiVo. I mean,
Like I already got one. I already got one. Why would I want to watch cable with my Xbox? You know,
that's
I
why I'm
got
a
a
cable
remote
box.
for that. It's not a cable
I
box. It
have
wasn't a
something
good.
common
What?
what
What
Lena's
was it?
saying. She's
What?
saying all that stuff should have been there day one, but a lot of people were saying that about the PS3 years ago. This with the game should have been there day one when they didn't have games
That
back
is
then.
Well,
true.
Yeah.
considering the 360 has these things, the Xbox One, that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying should have
as a,
already been implemented with these things. They know. They already know.
you're
A
exactly
lot of
right.
people prefer the 360 over other consoles just for the thing alone of them being able to get into party chats, of
Mhm.
them being able to be able to talk to each other while they're playing other games, things
Hmm.
like that. Why was that an issue for months into the launch of the console when they know that is one of the main reasons why a lot of people stuck with Microsoft from the get-go because they love the party chat feature. They love all of that,
Yeah.
being able
Right.
to converse with their friends while they're all playing these different games.
But
Right.
it
I
just
mean,
wasn't. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same people.
that's irregardless to that.
And
There's no
regardless, it's basic
alternative.
functionality that it should have been
Yeah,
implemented. Is what you're saying.
exactly. Stupid.
But my thing is that with this is that in regards to Trent's question, I mean Trent's answer to with PS3 and the games, like with PlayStation 3, if you were gonna justify a $600 price tag, you better have games for the console.
Mhm.
That's what you gotta do. And Xbox had some games. Killer Instinct was exciting. Killer Instinct was exciting. Forza was exciting. Things like that. And PlayStation didn't have that. And then 2 weeks before PlayStation came out, they delayed 2 games,
I
and it
don't
was a
like
big
games with
loss.
in-app purchases. I don't. I mean, I understand that Killer Instinct was free with the option to buy these characters and
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatnot. I still don't like in-app purchases. To me, that should be reserved for
it
tablets
is.
and phones.
It
Why you
Right.
is.
want to
But
have
that was
in-app purchases
Xbox.
on a console game?
But Microsoft was experimenting, and damn well it failed. It
Yep.
absolutely failed. And you know that the next killer. See, the thing is that with these in-app purchases, the reason why,
Microtransactions are they don't belong on consoles in my
but
opinion.
the reason why. was because Microsoft was trying to screw its fans over, and I have to say they were trying to screw their fans over. And the thing is that even though it sounds like we're fanboys towards the PlayStation right now, this is just the truth. It's the truth that Xbox is whatever, you know. Xbox has games and stuff, but then you find out that it's not full 1080p. None of these games, when they came out, none of these launch titles felt like they were fully finished. Honestly, it felt like they were all rush jobs. They were all just like HD upscales. None of them really justified the purchase of the console, and therefore, at least with PlayStation 3, even though Resistance wasn't like that great or whatever, but Sony lied in PlayStation 3. They showed like this Killzone 2 that was like amazing and crazy, and then all of a sudden, when Killzone 2 actually came out, it wasn't nothing like what we saw. It was still amazing, but it wasn't what we saw. But Denny, I know that you don't got an Xbox One, but what do you think of these updates? Like, do you like the fact that it reads hard drives and the fact that you get to know that your friends are online? Like, hey, I'm online, Denny. Chat with me. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? Now that the Xbox is getting it.
It's a great update.
So you like it?
Yeah, but it's like what Lynn said. They should have done that on day one.
Yes! Yes, man, yes! I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Okay, Ms. K, what do you think of since you have an Xbox, are you really excited for this update? What are your thoughts on it?
It should have been there day one. If you're gonna spend $500 on a console, you're gonna shell out $500. It should have transferred everything that was on the 360. Should have been transferred. It should have been implemented on the Xbox One, and it should have been upscaled.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what you pay for. That's it.
Yeah. If anything, they should be coming out with improvements to that.
Right.
Not coming out with the actual thing.
Exactly.
And now we have to wait. We have to keep waiting for all these updates. Because what was it that Damian Hatfield said on IGN? Damian Hatfield said, hey, he said, gamers, welcome to the next gen of gaming, where you no longer get everything you need out of the box. Basically, where you have to rely on updates to upgrade your box.
Right.
That's why the thing is that you need to put things in the box already to justify your purchase. And then because it's kind of weird that they're shelling out this much money, $400, $500 on a console, when if you decide to wait 2 years, the console's going to be not only $200 cheaper, but it's going to be a way better console because of all the updates would have been out already.
Right.
So the beginners get screwed because we're just so excited for these consoles. We just have to buy it. We need it.
We're beta testers.
We're the beta testers. We're like the people who bought Xbox 360 when it first came out, and all those Red Ring of Death happened, and then all that other stuff. Ugh, it was just annoying. It was so annoying. And my PlayStation 3 broke, but at least it took like 5 years for it to happen, and then I got a new one because I enjoyed PS2 so much. But anyways, I guess that should conclude this episode.
Wait, I have something to add.
Okay, what you gonna add, girl? What you gonna add?
Instead of I don't want to make it seem like I'm bashing, okay? So in their defense, I will say that one thing the PlayStation needs to implement that the Xbox has is the ability to have external hard drives. I've got a 2.5 terabyte hard drive up there that I cannot use, that I bought specifically for my PlayStation 4, and I can't use it because they haven't enabled it. It makes me mad.
They have another feature where you can change it out.
Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
But she has But she bought an external hard drive.
Yeah,
so she has to use it for external hard drive. Because the thing is that I don't understand what these companies were thinking when they said, when you're building a console, this is obviously showed that these consoles were rushed in production.
Yeah, they were rushed.
Because I feel like all these basic things that PS3 should have, it should have been an upgraded PS3, not a downgrade.
Right.
Yeah.
And even though that the benefits of the PS4 was the fact that it was a faster console than the PS3. Oh my God, I love the PS4 speed.
Focused on games.
But yeah, it's solely focused on games. It should have just gave us all that stuff from the get-go that the PS3 had, that it left the PS3 with, like the external hard drive support, all that other support, friend notifications, all that stuff should have been on these consoles day one, and then it should have just been expanding from that on, from now on. But now it's like we're getting excited for things that we already have on consoles already. And,
That's just like Apple. That's
it's like,
just
oh
like...
my god, I'm so excited the new iPhone came out. Oh my god, the only thing
And guess what? They only updated the camera. I'm
that
getting...
camera's only 1 megapixel bigger. That's it. Only 9 megapixels for my.
Well, I'm glad
I was
it's
happy.
finally coming.
Well, you know what? I'm just glad that we're having it, at all. Like, because back then, PlayStation, Xbox both used to play music while while you did that. Now we're eventually gonna get that in an update and things like that. But the thing that I was really excited that PlayStation did right, at least, was the group and the cross-party chat.
Right.
That's the only thing I have to say that they did correct. But I want to thank.
One other thing. A thing too that I want to add that I like about the Xbox One is that it comes with the headset. Okay.
Yeah.
Whereas
PlayStation came with the headset.
No, they came with that stupid mono earpiece that fall out your ear when you get excited while you playing games. So I had to go out and actually buy a $25 headset. This looks exactly like the headset that comes in the box with the Xbox One. That I did not like.
PlayStation ain't got it.
Other than that, then yeah. It is what it is, I guess.
Do they have headsets?
They
What?
do now. Now you
Oh, I
can
thought
use
you
what
said
the
they have
pulse
other-
elites. You can use the pulse elites now.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
it
assuming.
is it
That
wireless?
works very
Yeah,
well.
those are wireless.
It's not. It's actually supposedly people are saying it's pretty bad. It doesn't work well at all.
Ooh.
They need an update for that.
Yeah, they need
There
an
you go.
update. They need an update for
Right.
the damn headset and Xbox.
Yes.
They need an update for the controller.
You know
That
what
is
I-
ridiculous.
You know what I had to do on my last commentary?
What?
I think the last one that I had to use my Xbox One headset on the PS4.
Oh my.
Yes, I
Really?
did. It was very clear because all you do is plug it into the controller.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a difference.
Oh,
That is crazy.
it is.
Yeah, that's
There's
crazy.
a difference because like when PlayStation first came out with the cross chat, it didn't work that well. It got staticky or somebody
Right.
was echoing or
Right.
things like that. Yeah, I have. That's the one I have.
These are the
But, like,
ones that have
that
the
don't
problem.
work. That don't damn
Which
work.
ones are those?
Those are
The
the
first ones?
Old ones.
What the first ones? I don't
Yep,
remember
they're
what
the
they're called.
original.
But they're not the Pulse. They're not the Pulse. They're the other ones.
Okay.
But anything anybody needs to add before the episode concludes?
I'm good.
No.
Okay, you got nothing. All right. Well, thank you, Ms.K, for being part of our show, our little show.
That's no problem.
And thank you so much. We would love to have you again for E3 and everything like that. Oh, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I'm so excited that I was able. I thought I wasn't going to be able to meet you this week. I thought I had to go camping.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So thank you so much. Thank you. And
You're welcome.
You need to add me as a friend.
I will.
You're gonna be like my only friend, my only friend who has a Wii U. But thank you so much, and to everybody out there who watches this video sometime in the future, which I know you're not watching it now because I know this is like a 2-3 hour video. We had a lot of news today. We had a lot of stuff to talk about, but it was a great episode, and I had a lot of fun, and I hope you had a lot of fun, Miss K.
I did. I enjoyed myself.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and remember, subscribe, comment, whatever, ask questions. We will answer it next episode, and expect an episode. I don't know how we're still figuring all this stuff out as we go along.
Right.
So thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.